as a community.
On the wildfire front, 232 active fires are currently burning across the province. That's down from 247 on Friday. Calmer, cooler weather is the main reason officials are able to downgrade numerous evacuation orders and alerts, particularly in the Caribou. The smoke that has choked the area is now starting to dissipate because of some of the rainfall, but that doesn't mean crews are letting up in their efforts to contain the massive fires. Aaron McArthur has the latest on the Pelican Lake complex fire.
Making sure the pumps work and checking to see that the hose connections are solid, members of the Maple Ridge Fire Department maintain a frontline defensive position at Pelican Lake, just west of Quesnel. It's a simple idea, really, garden sprinklers with a constant supply of water. But the results are amazing. Homes have been saved, and people are more willing to heed evacuation orders.
Town here was fully populated when we arrived, and as soon as we started setting up and were able to talk to the people and explain what we were doing, they felt it was safe to start to leave their property in our possession.
The Pelican complex of fires is massive. So big, crews from right across the country are here to help. Saskatchewan, Ontario, the Yukon, and more on the way. While crews have a break in the weather, everyone working flat out to create guards on as much of the blaze as possible. The real challenge right now is safety. Before any of this mop-up work can begin, fallers have to go through the bush clearing dead and damaged trees. It's dangerous work, especially with so much beetle kill. There was heavy rain overnight, but just a few centimeters under the ground, it is still dry and dusty. Even a few days of hot weather, and this fire may look a lot like it did early last week. Rank 5 fire, crowning, tearing through the forest at unbelievable speeds. The Pelican fire ran 15 kilometers in just a couple of hours.
Well, one of the challenges with this fire is the terrain that it's burning in. It's very difficult terrain to work through with caterpillars and firefighters. Water isn't close by, so this fire actually is a conglomeration of other fires. So it's not a round fire. It's got very difficult edges to work on. Very difficult fire.
You can tell that when the fire came through here, it was moving incredibly quickly. The tops of these trees aren't even touched by fire, but the flames were so intense, more than 1,000 degrees Celsius, that the wood became superheated. And then the wind that followed behind just bent these trees over, and now they're frozen into position. This fire has now burned through more than 300 square kilometers. It's so big, it's not going to be put out before winter. And there's nothing crews can do except hold the fire wherever they can and hope Mother Nature does the rest. And while there is destruction everywhere from this massive blaze, there is already new life. Small sprouts of green pushing through the ash just a day after rainfall.
And a quick update for you now. The evacuation order for the Pelican Lake complex was downgraded to an evacuation alert late this afternoon. The search for a missing plane is not over. On Tuesday afternoon, the small aircraft left the Okanagan with 4 Kelowna men on board. It was heading for Vancouver Island, but never arrived.